Game number 28 in the IPL featuring Rajasthan and Hyderabad. And this is a bottom of the table clash between these two teams. But they have a lot of top players in their ranks, and we'll help you pick the fantasy team, which are the players that you really need to pick if you want to earn a lot of points. You're watching Coin DCX Co presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. Joining me on this segment, Dan Vettori and Arjun Nambutri. But first, a quick look at ESPN Cricinfo's Safe Bet 11. And we've gone with Johnny Bairstow as our captain, the man in form. Yashasvi Jaiswal is the other opener that we have in our ranks. Manish Pandey has scored 250 plus scores in 4 innings this season. His last 3 scores against Rajasthan are 61, 54, and 83. SANJU SAMSON, another man in form in his last 8 games against Hyderabad. This is again a opposition-specific stat. He has scored 367 runs at an average of 61 and an incredible strike rate of 140. Kane Williamson is now being made the captain of SRH, but he's our vice captain in our fantasy team. He's got scores of 32, 24, 28, and 83 and 26 not out in the league so far. David Miller, SHIVAM DUBE. We've got 2 other players. SHIVAM DUBE, his last 3 scores this season have been 46, 22, and 35. Chris Morris, another all-rounder from Rajasthan. Rashid Khan, how could you leave him out of any team? He's picked up 7 wickets in 6 games against Rajasthan. And Chetan Sakharia, beg your pardon, and Khalil Ahmed make our 11. Dan, I'm going to start with you. I understand that SRH have replaced David Warner as captain, but do you still see him being part of their playing 11? And if he is, does he then fall into your safe bet 11?
Well, I think he should be. I think David Warner is obviously one of the top players in the IPL, and his performances for so many years justify that. But it feels like they're leaning towards a change in their playing personnel, and whether that means bringing in an all-rounder like Jason Holder or another spinner Majib to partner up Rashid Khan, or even keeping the same sort of structure with Jason Roy coming at the top of the order. So if Warner's available, I think you grab him every time, but it feels like it would be a risky move. He should be in the high-risk 11 maybe.
Okay, talking about the high-risk 11, we'll get Arjun to tell us about that. One thing that I noticed, that you believe Bhuvi is going to be available for this game. That's why you've got him in.
Yeah, we just got the news also from our reporter that he's been practicing and he's highly likely to play. So that is why Bhuvi is in my team. Khalil is owned by more than 50%. So Bhuvi could be a game changer. And he has a really good record against Butler. Dismissed him thrice in 9 innings. So 1 wicket is definitely, if that wicket is coming, so there is scope for more. I've made Manish Pandey is my captain. 50. He loves playing against RR. Scored 50s in both the games last season. And his numbers also show that after being dropped, his numbers are much better, even when comparing it to the 2019 numbers. So, yeah, Unadkat is my vice captain. 11 wickets in 15 games, in Delhi. And he has a good record also against a few SRH batsmen, Kedar Jadhav including. So, yeah. Bowlers have performed really well in terms of fantasy points this season. I am going with him as vice captain.
Okay, Dan, I understand that Jos Buttler not been in outstanding form this season, but would you take a punt on him? Is it time for him to come good?
Yeah, I think he's been threatening the whole tournament. I think the last innings against Mumbai, he looked pretty good, and he looked to be aggressive against spin and pace. So Jos Buttler is one of those players that obviously you can't count out, but when he comes in and has one of those performances, can win games. So I think he's not going to be down the whole tournament, and this could be a starting point.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. You are watching Coin DCX Co presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.